Hi everyone, I'm Stephen Ross, and welcome to the second installment of Guitar Insight. Alright, I'm going to break down that run I just showed you, but before I get into it, there are a few things. I'm going to break it down to pieces and talk about some of the techniques used. Okay, first of all, we have to know how to sweep. So there's some sweep picking being used. There's some two-hand tapping being used when I go down the octave arpeggio, which is a dominant ninth. That's the final part of the lick. There's also hybrid picking being used. That's when you use fingers of the right hand to pluck strings along with the pick. Sometimes you could do it in unison like this, or you could kind of alternate. So those are the techniques you have to learn. I think they covered them all. And there's also hammer-ons and pull-offs too being used, and slides. But mostly every lick uses something like that. So similar to legato playing. So pretty much covers most of the modern techniques. Not much alternate picking, not much fast alternate picking. And so let's talk about the sweep first. So the opening part of the riff starts with an E dominant 7 arpeggio starting on the 7th, and there's a hammer on, and you pretty much sweep up to the D note on the B string and slide up to the E. So we end on the E, which is the root tonality of the arpeggio. Now I would recommend practicing that, getting that down. If you can do this, you're probably ready for the run. That's a good practice exercise. What I just did there is I went hammer on, sweep, and then down chromatically. I used to practice that to get the sweeping motion down. Okay, so let's get back to the lick. And then also, we're going to use an E minor blues scale with some Dorian notes as well. The two are pretty much interchangeable. I mean, you can always insert these Dorian notes with a minor pentatonic or blues scale. A lot of guitar players do that. That's just the pentatonic. It's just straight pentatonic. But a lot of times players will throw in the Dorian notes. And then the Mixolydian. But you can kind of interweave those tonalities in and out. But I digress. So back to the run. So that's the first part. So slowly, that sounds like this. So I took it down to the second part of the lick, which is going to be the hybrid picking part. So I think of that run based off this E chord right here, this E bar form. So, and then I go down to this one in sixth intervals. Those are sixth intervals. And you can do that off any chord. It's a G or an A. But the way I'm descending it, I'm going like this. Sliding up at the end. When we get to this point, then I go into an A dominant 7 sound. But I don't sweep it. I hammer on the G to the A, and then kind of skip the G string to the E on the B. And do that. Hybrid picking using the third finger. And then down the blues. You could just practice this part too. Off any chord if you want. That's based off the, like, I think of that off as, I superimpose that with this dominant 7 there. So if I'm in C, you know. Okay, so that part of the lick is, and then we end there. Okay, and then from there, basically, we go up to an A7 arpeggio starting on the pinky. It's this form. Here's the form. So it's A, C sharp, E, G, A, C sharp, E. But I don't go up it like that. I don't just take it straight up. That's the arpeggio. Instead, I go up to here. I go hammer on pull and back to the C sharp, and then up from there, and then do a little roll at the end, and then tap, and then go up there, getting ready to descend the A dominant 9 octave arpeggios, which are basically that, repeated in octave. But the only little thing I do differently is when I shift positions, I hammer on with the pinky first, and then tap like that. All right, let's try the whole lick slowly. See if I can do this slowly. There it is. Try it fast. And there you go. So don't forget, practice it with the metronome. Get the sweeping down, the tapping down, and the hybrid picking down, and then tackle the lick. So that concludes this lesson. If you like it, please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be coming out with more of these. I'm going to have guitar insights, and then also for beginners, I'm going to have guitar fundamentals. So this is the second installment of Guitar Insights. And until next time, practice hard and peace out.